Imagine this, it's 3 a.m. and you wake to faint tapping. Steady, rhythmic, coming from the wall your bedroom shares with your neighbour. You press your ear against it, heart thumping, and hear something worse, breathing, low and deliberate, like someone's inside the plaster. In 2023, a YouGov poll found 1 in 5 people distrust their neighbours, and tonight you'll see why. This is a horrifying encounter with your neighbours, and this story will make you rethink who you're living next door to. Neighbours, they're the people we nod to over the fence, swap small talk with, maybe borrow a ladder from. They're supposed to be part of the cosy fabric of home, right? But what happens when that fabric frays? When the person sharing your wall, your street, your air turns into something off? A 2022 study showed 15% of British people had serious run-ins with their neighbours, arguments, threats, even worse. Most fade into petty gripes, but some spiral into nightmares you can't escape. Tonight, we're diving into one of those, a tale of a neighbourly bond that starts with a smile and ends in pure terror. Meet Sarah, a 34-year-old nurse who thought her new duplex was a fresh start. She didn't know the real cost of living next to someone or something that doesn't stay on their side of the line. Buckle up, this gets dark. Sarah moved into the left half of a quiet duplex in Bristol last spring, a tidy 2-storey with a shared wall, a sliver of garden, and a neighbour called Paul. He was 50-ish, wiry, with a polite nod and a habit of tinkering in his shed. First day, he brought her a potted plant. "Welcome to the neighbourhood," he said, voice soft. She liked him, fear level pretty much a 0, just a nice guy next door. But little things started piling up. Week 1, she's watering her plants when she catches Paul staring from his window, unblinking, just watching. She waves, he ducks away. Fears at a 2, odd, but it wasn't alarming. Then nights get weird. She hears thumps through the wall, irregular, like he's dragging furniture at 2 a.m. She knocks once, asks if he's okay. "Just redecorating," he mutters, through the door, not opening it. Fear ticks to a 4. She shrugs it off. People are quirky. 2 weeks in, she's home late from a shift, unlocking her door when she hears a scrape, metal on concrete, from his side. She peeks over the fence. Paul's in his garden, digging, shirtless in the dark, a shovel stabbing the earth. He doesn't see her, but his muttering carries, "Not deep enough, not yet." The fear's at a 6. She slips inside, locks up tight, tells herself it's nothing. Next morning, the hole's gone. Fresh sod rolled over like it never happened. The noises get worse, scratching now, faint but constant, behind her bedroom wall. She presses her ear to it one night, fears at a 7, and hears a hum, low and human, vibrating through the plaster. She bangs the wall, it stops. Paul's light flicks on next door, then off. She's rattled, but no proof, no confrontation yet. Then her stuff starts moving. Keys on the counter shift to the table. A photo of her sister tilts sideways overnight. Her fear's at an 8. She sets up a cheap camera in the living room, catches nothing but static. And one evening, she's cooking and the lights flicker. The power's fine, hers alone dims. She hears a click from the basement, heads down, flashlight in hand. The fuse box is open, wires dangling, like someone's been at them. Her fear hits a 9. She calls an electrician. "Sabotage," he says. "Someone's messed with this." That night, she hears it. Footsteps, soft and deliberate, inside her house. She grabs a knife, searches, but nothing. But her back door's ajar, mud streaked on the mat. Paul's shed light glows through the fence. She's done playing nice. Next day, she knocks on his door. Fear at a 10, he answers, smiling too wide. "Everything okay?" he asks, eyes darting. She mentions the noises, the door. He shrugs. "Old houses, you know." But his hands are filthy, nails caked with dirt. She leaves, heart pounding, and buys a deadbolt. That night, the camera pings. Motion in the basement. Footage shows a shadow, tall, wiry, slipping out of frame. She calls her friend Mark, a policeman, sobbing. "He's getting in." Mark checks Paul's record. Clean. But he's new in town. No history. Maybe too clean. It's Friday night, the rain hammering the roof. Sarah's alone, the deadbolt locked, knife by her bed, the power cuts, total blackout. She grabs her phone, it's 20% battery, when the scratching starts again. Louder, from the wall, then a thud, heavy, like something dropped. Fears beyond the measure. She dials Mark, whispering, "He's here!" But the call drops, signal's gone. A creak, her bedroom door inching open. She freezes. Paul's silhouette fills the frame. Rain-soaked, a hammer in his hand, and missing keys in the other. "You shouldn't have locked me out," he says, voice flat. She screams, swings the knife. He dodges, grabs her arm, slams her against the wall. I've been patient, he hisses, breath sour. He's strong, wiry muscles pinning her as he drags her towards the hall. She's kicking, clawing, but he's relentless. "You'll see," he mutters, hauling her downstairs. The basement doors open. Inside, a hole in the shared wall, jagged and fresh, leads to his side. He's tunnelled through, months of work, hidden by thumps and scratches. She twists free, bolts for the front door. He's faster, hammer swinging, cracking the frame inches from her head. She stumbles outside, the rain blinding her, her footsteps splashing behind. "Sarah!" he roars, unhinged. She trips, crawls, sees his shed, the doors ajar, light spilling out. She scrambles in, locks it, and freezes. Walls plastered with photos of her. Sleeping, eating, showering. A monitor flickers. There's a live feed from her bedroom. Below, a trapdoor, half open, dirt spilling out. He's been digging under her life. He's pounding the shed door, wood splintering. She grabs a shovel, swings as he bursts in, cracks his skull. He drops, blood pooling, still grinning. She runs, flags a passing car. Driver called 999. The police swarm. They find him alive, raving about keeping her close. In the trapdoor, a pit, 6 feet deep, lined with her stolen clothes. Her grave, ready and waiting. Sarah's shaking as the police cuff Paul, her eyes locked on her. His eyes locked on her, unblinking. They dig deeper. His side's a shrine. Cameras in the vents, microphones in her walls, a journal tracking her every breath. Sarah yawned, 7:14 a.m. He would move in to claim her, tunneling to merge their lives. The police say he's Paul Grayson, an ex-con from Leeds, stalking charges scrubbed years back. He'd watched her for months, waiting to strike. She stays with Mark, can't face the duplex, sleeps impossible, every creak's his hammer, every shadow's his grin. The house sells fast, she doesn't care, just flees. Paul's locked up, but trial's slow. He pleads insanity, smirking in court. She gets a restraining order, moves 50 miles away, and installs alarms. The photos haunt her most, hundreds, some from before she'd even met him. He'd stalked her from afar, then closed in. Neighbours can be a lifeline or a death sentence. Sarah learned that trust is fragile, boundaries aren't walls enough, and the people next door might hide horrors behind a smile. Paul's gone, but the lesson sticks. You never really know who's watching, listening, digging into your life. Next time you wave and say hello, ask yourself, what's on the other side of that wall? Safety's an illusion when the danger's already home. That's horrifying encounters with your neighbours. Did it creep you out? Well, good. Drop your own neighbour nightmares in the comments, I'm all ears. If you're hooked, watch my other videos for more chills. And like, subscribe and keep an eye on the fence line. See you next time, unless they get you first.